Listen, all right. I just was on Kwame's channel, Kwame's page. Now, obviously, these people don't know about magic for real. You cannot know about magic. And you're going to get mad at me because I cut myself off from somebody that was speaking a particular way. Somebody, I didn't even have to say anything. Somebody, this person, Gigi, knew exactly why I was coming off the way I was coming, and there was nothing wrong with it. But then when people, listen, just because that person stuck up for me, and I ain't gonna say stuck up for me, but actually said, yo, this is really why SMG said what he was saying. You know, people didn't even want to accept it. People got very irritated about it. I'm the one they didn't listen to. I'm the one that they were saying, if the shoe doesn't fit, then don't know. That's why I created a new saying. If the shoe doesn't fit, maybe it ain't yours. Y'all keep going with this regular flow shit, but you won't create nothing new. Just like I was just up there and I said, you talk about the, I wasn't being, I wasn't trying to be, what's the word, condescending to anybody. But me telling you that I know who I am and who I walk with, why I'm walking with God, y'all didn't want to care about none of that. Why do we got to keep, like, and then when I'm talking, people just like, that, but you're going to tell me if I said that as an individual, you're going to tell me I haven't ascended because I'm dealing with individualism? What are you talking about? We're integral parts of a whole thing to keep everything going. I am one individual, and I'm telling you I am before I am, and then you're going to get bent out of shape and be mad at me. And like, I don't understand a lot of that. All y'all just did that was just to prove y'all point and to make your shit more concrete. I didn't say nothing wrong. I just said I didn't want none of that shit that you was saying on me. Because now I know what magic and spell work look like. And you was casting spells. Unintentionally. Like you didn't even mean you can say that you meant good, but your heart is what made me say that. But you gonna tell me I ain't ascended? You gonna tell me I ain't who I am? You gonna, like, literally you start to throw out accusations after that. You know, when somebody, just because you don't use the profane language or you don't flat out curse somebody, that doesn't mean I can't peep that you doing it. Because that's what you were doing. And like that brother Gigi said, SMG was just saying the way you were putting it and you were formulating what you were saying. I've had to say, I don't want none of that shit. I'm not a part of it. Speak for yourself. Was nothing wrong with that. But you tried to, I don't know, I think that was Kimmy. Kimmy got bars or somebody. Kimmy got mad at me is because when I months ago, it's on my TikTok, I put every fucking thing up when it comes to these people. Because these people on this app, and they act like they for us, and some of them be, but they don't sit around you and be around you long enough to learn you before they get to throwing all this shit on you. Like Kimmy Got Bars did. Y'all know I cried off that shit because I'm an emotional person. I love my people. And I said, man, I had finally thought I found my soul tribe and shit. Because I've been looking, man, I just don't belong to man, y'all don't know. That's why I'm like I am. I don't have nobody but my Orisha and angels and God. Y'all just don't fuck with me for real, man. Y'all think I'm wild and out my mind and shit. And it just amazes me, yo, that y'all just don't fuck with me long enough. And you automatically judge me, or you, just like I just went through, man, y'all ain't even listen to me. As soon as I said, shit, I was married to an Eastern Star 15 motherfucking years, I didn't even know that motherfucker was an Eastern Star. And when I asked this motherfucker, you revealed, that motherfucker left the house for 4 or 5 days or some shit. and then returned. And then when they returned with the police to put me in a mental hospital, but they got a PPO out on me. All this shit is illegal, yo. All I wanted to know is what the fuck you been doing and what the fuck you got going on in the dark. Because the shit that's been lining up, this ain't us. What the fuck is this? All I said was, you gotta tell me everything. That motherfucker left the house for 4-5 days and came back with police. Put me in the mental hospital. Now I got a microchip in my arm. And then when I get out the mental hospital, I don't got nowhere to go. This is 15 years of building on me and this woman foundation. You know, motherfuckers in the comments talking about that's cap. Motherfuckers up on they don't even hear the shit I'm telling them. I'm talking about the woman can do like this. From across the room. And I'll be like, and go to sleep. And me telling you about it, you gonna tell me I'm tripping? Nah, I don't want none of your bullshit. I hear you. And then here come Kimmy Got Bars. That's who I think it was. And then she gonna say, no, I've been around you, SMG. Then she asked me about the title. I didn't even give a fuck about the title. She said Kwame created it. It's something about dealing with balance and virtue, but why people don't choose the virtue. Because they fucking brainwashed. It's the best I can answer the question, but I'm like, that ain't the topic. You trying to see where my mind at, but you won't come on my page to see where the fuck my mind at. You won't go through these 500 motherfucking videos and see where the fuck my mind at on a daily basis. You gonna watch one video, hear me blurt out a bunch of shit, and think that I just arrived at that moment. No, I've been doing this shit for years. Now, when I say I've been awakened for 6 months, I'm talking about as King Tutmosis II. I'm talking about as Christ. I'm talking about as the walking, living, breathing, living oracle of the sun on earth. I'm talking about Christ walking the earth. Because when I say it, y'all motherfuckers get bent out of shape. Like the Masons. I'm sitting up here and look, them bitches mad because I'm in their room. I'm like, ain't none of y'all no master fucking Masons? How you gonna be a master Mason? How? And you ain't the architect of the universe. You gotta be one of the first. You ain't that. You ain't one of the hosts of heaven. You wasn't around when they built Atlantis, nigga. I was. I ain't read this shit yet. This shit come through dreams and visions. And then when you go see it in the book is confirmation when you see certain shit. So many people go through that. Y'all leave a nigga hanging every time when all y'all gang up. All y'all just ganged up on me. Only person separated himself was Gigi, because Gigi got it. Gigi was like, no, what SMG is saying from experience, he separated himself from that shit because of what SMG got it. Now, yeah, you probably didn't mean for it to come off like that, but the way that Gigi had said that shit, that's exactly how the fuck I felt. So I was like, thank you. And nobody never speaks up for me. And nobody never takes up for me. Y'all just let me sit and be, and y'all let me just look crazy and shit like that because you don't like me. That's why y'all do that. So instead of helping and saying, oh, I see y'all gang up and everybody come together, all y'all just did that. It was only one motherfucker that just sat there and said, nah, that ain't really, no, y'all took what SMG said wrong. That's fucked up. That mean all you motherfuckers that was on the panel, Kwame asked too, all you motherfuckers that was in the comments, y'all wasn't listening. That means y'all only listen to respond. You try to say I was listening to respond. No. I had a very good reason of why I didn't let your words sit with me. So I separated myself from what you had put on everybody. Remember, you said this was for the collective. I was talking about everybody. No, the fuck you not. Don't include me. Speak about yourself. I'm not in that. And I let it be known. Because you have to verbally say, you know, I don't smoke no more. Because if they don't hear you say it, then they're going to keep bringing it to you.